All right. How everybody doing? It's Mike Sykes, Millionaire Maker. Hey, with me, I'll make you a millionaire. All right, so this is day 101 of my 365-day YouTube content creation challenge, where I challenge myself for the next 365 days, to create valuable and useful content that I can post to my YouTube channel to help bring somebody the benefit of the knowledge that I've gained over the last few years being a real estate investor and other adventures, okay, to somebody out there that may not have the knowledge that I have and is seeking knowledge on how to get started in this business or what their next step might be. Okay, so like I said, today is 101, and if you're watching this, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if possibly, and if you find any value out of my video at all, I'd appreciate it if you share it with somebody, help me grow my channel. Okay, so for today, right now as I'm speaking, I'm uploading yesterday's video because for some reason last night when I uploaded it, you know, I do this, do my video, then upload it, then go to bed and let it upload while I'm asleep. But for some reason last night it didn't upload, and what I do is I'm finding out that these videos, these little short 15, 20-minute videos take up a lot of space. Like 20 minutes is it's like maybe 10 minutes to a gig. Okay, like 20 minutes, like 2 gigs or something. And then as I store them away, because they get too much for my phone, as I store them away on an external hard drive that I had, I come to find out that I loaded that one up. And so I had to transfer everything from there to another external chip, memory chip, okay? And what I do is when I finish this the night before, I'll take it off of my phone, put it on the hard drive, save that till I get full, then move it over to the chip. And last night, I thought the video uploaded because that's what I do every night. And so tonight, I loaded it onto the hard drive only to find out that it didn't upload. Okay, so I have to go back and upload it from my computer to YouTube. So that's what I'm doing now over here. As I'm watching it over here, it's at 39% while I'm doing this one. Now, hopefully this one will upload. Okay, be honest with you, I totally forgot everything that I was really... Okay, one of the things that I wanted to talk about tonight is priorities. Okay, priorities are something very important, okay? You must have your priorities straight in order to achieve something, all right? In order to build something or make something, your priorities have to be in order. And when I say that, I mean, if you are trying to achieve something and you know it requires a certain amount of work in order for you to be able to achieve that, then your priority should be to do that certain amount of work, okay? And not slack off because you feel like you need a balance in your life where, hey, I need time to relax and this and that, okay? Because see, those things there are things that can cost you in the long run. So you have to be willing to do today what others won't do so that you can live tomorrow like others can't live. Okay, that's the part you have to be able to, in order to get anything, you have to be able to sacrifice something, okay? And you sacrifice something now so that you'll have more later, all right? Instead of instant gratification, all right? Well, hey, I want to go hang out with my friends and party and do this now, but while you're doing that now, okay, it's stopping you from growing and building what it is that you're trying to achieve so that you can do that for the rest of your life, okay? You do that now and you don't even have money because your credit cards are maxed out, your bills are due, and you want to spend your time and money doing things that are not going to benefit you. Okay, so that's going to cost you. It's going to cost you in the long run because, for one thing, even if you do manage to achieve what it is you're trying to achieve, look at the time that it's going to take you to do it. Okay, you're in a position, let's say your card is maxed out and you know that you need to get money together to get it out of that situation. Okay, so you have two choices. You have to, excuse me, my sinus is starting to bother me now, but you have two choices, okay? I can go work for the next 5 hours, take that money that I make them for them 5 hours, and apply it towards that credit card that I know is maxed out, and help build my credit situation. Or I can just go hang out and chill out with my friends for the next 5 hours and not accomplish nothing, and run the potential risk of that credit card company potentially closing my account, potentially saying that, hey, okay, once we get our money, all right, now you give us our money for that. Well, since you're not able to manage that money, we're not gonna put ourselves in that position for you to jeopardize us like that again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna decrease your credit limit, okay? Causing your credit limit to be decreased, causing your credit limit on your credit report to be decreased, meaning your available credit now has been decreased, bringing your credit score down because now you're utilizing more of your credit because it's been cut in half for some reason. Okay? All hurting yourself. Hold on. Hey, ooh. Really don't want to do it like this one. I do apologize for that. I know y'all heard that, but like I said, my sinus is starting to bother me right now. So excuse me. But as I was saying, okay, so if your priorities are together, then you'll realize that, hey, it's more prudent for me to get my credit situation together, to get this situation together. That way, hey, I can use that credit card when I do go out, okay, to do something. Instead of having to use cash, and now I'm using this cash instead of paying this cash on my credit card and allowing me to be able to work with that, okay, doubly hurting your situation. Okay, so that's why sometimes priorities, you have to look at your priorities and get them in order. Okay, because sometimes you have to think about the harm that is doing your situation. Okay, and especially in a time like today, okay, a time like today when things, I want to say they hard, but it's one of the best times to be in because there's more abilities for you to be an entrepreneur. It's more ways to make money. It's more different ways to make money. You just have to lock in on a way and apply yourself to doing it, okay? That's the way today is built. All right, it used to be a time, and that time was, okay, before you knew anything, when, okay, they was allowing you to be able to, hey, feel good about being able to work, go buy yourself a house and have your job, get your retirement together, work for 40 years, and they give you a pension and help take care of you for the rest of your life. All right, but see, that's not the way to live because you don't get to live abundance. You don't get to really enjoy life like that. All right, in order to be able to enjoy life, you need things in abundance. All right, and in order to be able to have things in abundance, you have to be able to, all right, mitigate some of your worries. Okay, and how do you mitigate some of your worries? By not having them. All right, if I got 5 houses bringing me in enough money every month off the income of them that I don't have to worry about my bills, allowing me to generating income, okay, allowing me to be able to do what I want when I want to, how I want to, okay, and know that I'm good, then I have less worries. But I can't do that if I know I got to get up. Every day I got to worry about whether or not I got to go. I make this job. I make it to work on time. Or I keep this job. Or this job pays me enough that I can cover my bills. Okay, because like I said, you're not going to get rich. You're not going to build wealth. You're not going to build a family legacy off of a job. Okay, and another thing, you cannot pass a job down to your children and your grandchildren, okay? Once you stop, that job stops. And sometimes that job stops before you stop, okay? So that job is not a security. You have to make security for yourself, and that comes along with being financially free and generating and building income, generating assets like rental properties, or maybe writing a book that will constantly pay you on an ongoing basis without you having to do anything for it, because once you write it, you publish it, then you promote it, and then you're able to sell it. Okay, or things like that, or building a business and scaling that business to where it works for itself without you being in it. Okay, and like different sources of income, you need at least six sources of income. Okay, you need at least 6 sources of income in order to be able to start building generational wealth. Now, you don't really need them because you can do it off of really like 2 or 3 good sources of income. Okay, but the fact is, you need more than one source. A job is not going to do it. Okay. All right. Now that I've said that, that is kind of like the lesson for the day, the value for the day. All right. Now to let you know a little bit about what I did. All right. Like I told you the other day about how I was scrubbing a list that I built on PropStream. I told you when I got my PPP loan. I got my stimulus check. I told you I got my stimulus check, and because I filed taxes this year, had a household, and I filed taxes with my wife for the first time. Okay, they put her name on my check, so I had to take it to the bank. Like I say, she has a bank account with her name on it. I have one with my name on it. Neither one of us have a joint account, but I had to take it. And they told me it was cool. I just needed her to sign it, and I could deposit it into my account. I went to the bank today. I went to Navy Federal, which is like they say one of the best banks. I'm still trying to find out, but they are the first ones to let me get an American Express card. But I went to them, went to the ATM, tried to deposit it into there. It took my check. It basically said, we can't read the check, so here, take your check back. Then it didn't open the door and give my check back, and said, well, you didn't take the check in a timely fashion, so we timed out. We're confiscating the check to your financial institution. So I had to go in the bank. Lady say, hey, good news situation. All right, we found the check. We see the check. Bad news, we can't process check till tomorrow. So tomorrow will be checked. But I did say when I get one of those two, okay, that I was going to go through my list of all of my leads on PropStream. Okay, and I told you on PropStream I had, let's see if it closed on me. Yeah, it did. I had, it said I have 3,441 properties. Okay, and out of that, I went into skip trace it, and with that, I ended up coming up with 8,886. But also, as I was going through those, I come to learn that a lot of those are like duplicates. Okay, like the first thing on here is 105 McDonough Boulevard. It's on here 3 times. Okay, and then I'm learning that a lot of things in here, you know, some of them I skip traced them 2-3 different times. Okay, give me one. Hold on. Okay, this, nah, yeah, this will be a good one. I can't really see the name. It's Ganetny Allenston. All right, but the point is, like I said, I spent skip trace. It was all skip trace numbers, and Redford Forest Park, all skip trace numbers. Okay, that's 2 times I done skip traced this number. Here's another one. I done skip traced it twice because it tells me they're on different lists. So I know that and they're listed 2 or 3 times in here. So I know I've skip traced it like 2 or 3 times. Okay. But out of that, I pulled the first 1,000, and tonight I wouldn't pull another 1,000. Okay. I think I may have about probably 500 more to go. Okay. And I did that. And so for this second 1,000, I sent that list to my VA, and that should be good enough for a minute. Okay, a couple other things I'm looking into. I've been hearing, it's a guy I put my number out there. You have to be able to put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there, okay, on different situations, like getting on email list. Okay, getting your number out there, getting on text list, things like that. And like people, when they do podcasts and things like that, they'll let you know and email you and text you, something like that. And like I noticed this one guy, and he was talking about car rail. I've been seeing car rail commercials on YouTube, I think it is, okay? And he was talking about how he uses car rails, okay? So I'm going to look into that soon, okay? Another thing that I was thinking about, like I say, I went through this list, scrubbed through this list, okay? Now what I'm going to do is, a lot of these have emails. I'm going to start repping up my email blast campaign, okay? Because like I told you over here, email campaign is really active campaigns, mobile list email, 3031 recipients, website, email marketing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm not going to sit here and go through it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up my email campaign, okay, on this, you know. So that right there is my report for the day. Today is 101 of my 365 days. Today is the 13th quarter. Well, the day was the 12th. I did manage to pay my rent. Okay, I do a thing like kind of called house hacking. Okay, as to where, like I say, I took my rent down from. I live in a duplex, and I took my rent down from $625 a month to $200 a month for the next 2 years. As to where I entered into lease with option to buy, okay, giving me the first option to buy this property. So I'm getting myself together to get my finances together so that I can purchase this property at the end of the 2-year lease. Okay, I have the unit next door rented out for $700 a month. With that $700, I paid $900 a month in rent. So with that $700, I put $200 with it. Okay, make it, like I say, taking my yeah, that's what I want to do. This is how you do it. Because what you do is you take, the rent is $625 times 24 equals $15,000. Okay, can you, hold on, there you go, $15,000, that's $625. That would have been the rent. That's how much I would have paid in rent for 2 years. $15,000 just in rent. So I put $15,000 in that man's pocket. But what I did was I cut my rent down to $200 for the next 24. Cut it down to $4,800. Okay, for the next 2 years. All right, now what I do is, what did I say it was? 15,000 minus that. I save 10,000. It's a minus because I did it in reverse, so it's a negative 200. But I saved $10,200. Okay, I saved $10,200 over the next 2 years. All right, that $10,000 allows me to apply it somewhere else, as opposed to giving it to him and putting it in his bank account. It allows me to apply it wherever I need to or wherever I could to use it to help build my situation. That's one of the benefits of house hacking. That's probably one of the reasons why it took me so long to be able to get into a position to buy a property. Okay, because that was something that I needed to know, is how to house hack and be able to buy an investment property for my first property instead of buying a liability. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to end this video for the night. My name is Michael Sykes. It's been in here for a good 20 minutes. I appreciate you being here with me and watching this video. My name is Michael Sykes. I'm the Millionaire Maker. If you're hanging with me, I'll make you a millionaire. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.